we welcome you in the Jackie Berry official. I'm here at the park in Grand Prairie with Mr.
Mr. Zezi Tesa.
And he's Nigeria and he's in here in US since 1990, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
1999.
what it's very long time. Today I will we will be just sharing about what can you say you as an immigrant to be here in US. Just tell me shortly and tell our people shortly what is the difficult to be here, what's the easy part to be here in your word.
Okay. Thank you so much, Jackie. My name is Dr. Zezi Tesa, and I'm from Nigeria, like she rightly said, and I've been in the US for some time now. Now, the US comes with its own up and down. There are some very good side to it, and there are also some not very good side to it. Culturally, we are very homely in Africa. You know, we take our neighbors as our brothers and sisters, and we have community bonding.
Yes.
In the US, it's a little bit different. You could be in a house and not even know your neighbor for years, right?
That's
All
true.
you just do is hi, hi.
That's
But
true.
that is not going to happen in Africa.
Yes.
Today, particularly, we in Africa, we look for opportunity to celebrate ourselves and come together. Today, we are holding our Isuku Cultural Day. It's more like a picnic in Texas here, and that is for the Texas branch of the association.
Yeah. So, but if you can can you tell people by coming here in US to live here in the US, what is the difficult? What do you for to get a job to things like that? And the life, is it difficult? Is it easy? Is it and me maybe I will tell you also the
So-
way I see things shortly.
Yeah, so one of the mirage, I call it a mirage because when you are back home in Africa, you tend to think that the US is the land of roses and everything is easy. Well, if you come in here, you discover it's not the same. I can say that it's much more challenging getting a job here and keeping a job. And at any point in time, you have to always be at your toes. What I tell people who come in is, first of all, building a network. The US is not like Africa. The first thing that works against you is your color. I can tell you, they may say there's no racism, but there's serious racism. And when you
Racism
go
is
for
everywhere in the world.
an interview,
Yeah.
the first thing they are looking at is not even what you know, how you can say what you say. And we all have an accent. And most of the time when they tell me you have an accent, I tell them you have an accent as well. Right? But what is important is equipping yourself, right? Both at the level of your education, at the
Yes.
level of the skill set that you need to have.
Yes.
Because if you come with that same attitude that we have in Africa, in most cases, it's not going to work well for you.
Yeah, so that it's a good part of what you say about education. We have absolutely to do to be sure that we want to be trained more in the skills we have and to know a little bit more because here we have more opportunity for learning and improving what we know. So go ahead. And
Yeah.
is it, excuse me, to encourage you people? You are, for example, you're in Africa, you are somewhere, and you think that one day you will. I don't know, you will like to move in another country, even if you're still in your country in Africa. Education is a very, very, very important. We like to tell you in this show. Go
Yes,
ahead.
it's very important because at the end of the day, one of the things that is going to set you apart, it's the level of education and also the skill set that you have.
Yes.
You can go to school in Africa and have doctorate, you don't have any skill set. It's not going to work too much for you.
Yes.
Right? One of the things I do, I'm a professional in the IT field. I'm a consultant in information security and privacy. And in as much as I'm a doctor, right, I'm also very particular about my skill set. I formerly worked in the oil and gas industry for more than 15, 16 years before I switched over to IT. So
Yeah. I would like to give me permission. I would like to tell people who are watching us, maybe as American people, like just to tell you that many African people you see in this country, most of them they are educated. Most of them, many of them we went to the university. Many of us, right? And sometimes because you find yourself in the field or let's say in the different jobs, and then you think that everybody is the same. We are not the same, okay?
Yeah.
Not when I say we are not the same. I mean, it's not because today you found someone in the low place about the job in the job that you think that that person is just doesn't have intelligence or knowledge or skill. So that one also I would like to tell American people who are following us.
Yeah. So one of the things that will happen is when you go to any new country, right? The first thing is to pay the bills, right? And you're going to like to look for any of the jobs that become readily available to you at that point in time.
Yes.
And unlike in Africa, in the US, it's all about bills, and bills. So you might come in with your graduate degree, but you might decide to do a cleaner's job or work in a grocery shop as a salesperson for a while, right? Until you understand the system.
Yes.
So that you can better navigate and position yourself the better.
Yes.
Now, the other thing that you discover is that some of the skill set that we have in Africa, they are transferable, but you need to be able to have a mentor to guide you on how best to sell those things, because one of the things they will tell you that you don't have a local experience, you don't have a US experience, right? And it's quite common in the Western world. But the truth is that you could even do better, right, if you are given that same opportunity. But the question is, how do you now leverage what you have to be able to get into the right place, right?
Yes.
And this is a country where they take certification very seriously. So you need to say, okay, this is the field I want to go into. What kind of certification do I need to get to be able to break into that field?
Yeah.
You know, and that's very important.
And even let me add this: even if you are not enough, like let's say, educated or enough skills, this is the country where you can also develop yourself. You see, if I can give a short testimony, I'm not IT person, and I'm happy to be near you. But you know what? 2 days ago, I called TCC because myself, on my age, I'm ready to go to follow some classes in to do computer class, because I want myself also to improve in that area. So meaning this country also give us opportunity. They don't consider that you are old or you are young. It's about your determination to do what you think that you want to do, and the way you want to to go ahead in life and to grow. Go ahead.
That is correct. So this is an opportunity, the country that gives you an opportunity to do anything that you can become.
Yeah.
Right. Most of those things come at exorbitant cost. I'll just give an example where a friend wanted to go into transit into the safety world, right, in the UK, and what was going to cost him to do the course is £2,500.
Yes.
But he decided to register for the same course in Nigeria, and it cost him 500,000 naira, which is less than 300 pounds. So you can see the difference between what you can pay for in the Western world for the same value that you get in Africa. So if you want to move over, the first thing you need to ask yourself is, what do I want to position myself to be? Which field do I want to work with? There are some of those certifications you can take in Africa that are cheaper. They will cost you 1/10 of what it will cost you to do here. But the most important thing is, talk to somebody who is here, know the area you want to go into, start working towards it while you are out there before you start coming over to your Western countries.
Yes. Other things that we like to add: when you want to move in another country, before you move, you have to know, why are you moving? Why are you going in America? Why are you going in Europe? You have to know, to have that idea. It's not just I move just like that. So you sit and yourself, you have a vision about where you are going. Even if you will discover, you meet different difficulties. As he say, when you come, we know that you have to pay a bill, you have to buy your car, you have to have to pay your rent and things like that. And so in the beginning, maybe you can take any kind of job because you want to take care about your bills. But after that, because you have, in the meantime, you can because you came with a vision about your life in this new country, so you will start to see and to make more research and to make more training or wherever, and to know the skill where you want to go. You know what? I think we will take another appointment to be to talk more about being in US and to give you certain tips.
That's good. That's some tips about
tips about. So here it was. So he's from Nigeria. I am from, anyway, I came from Europe. I'm Rwandese, and I met a brother. No, your brother.
Yes.
And I met a community in Nigeria. Yes. So and then next time maybe we will talk about the culture. So let us show you a little bit what with yes. Let me just go there. You gave me permission to go to, because They are meeting today. They have sir. Yeah. So good night. Good morning. Good morning. This is Jackie Berry official. So these are a group. I don't know if you want to say a short word.
Well, as you know, this is Isoko Association of DFW. I believe our brother has already told you about that.
Yes.
And originally, we are the founder of the Isoko Association
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
North America.
Yes. He already explained
Yes,
that.
we
Yeah.
started right here, and we extended. We have different chapters in different states, and here in Texas we have 2 chapters. One here,
Yeah.
and also one in Houston, Texas.
Yeah, so that one we're saying that when we talk about the culture, I think we'll take an appointment and maybe have a show where we'll be talking about the culture, and then we will be develop a little bit more about your community. Can I see a picture on your shirt?
Of course.
Yeah, this is the tribe. Yes. So yeah, thank you so much, and thank you so much. You are doing there.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So what are you recording? What are you doing?
So it's about my channel. So my channel is the Jackie Berry Official, and I'm a life coach and also motivational speaker. Yeah, and so
Okay, I'm sure you've spoken to him
yes,
and you know what we are doing.
yes,
Thank
yes.
you.
So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you. C'est merveilleux et c'est comme ça on vous a montré un tout petit peu et expliqué un tout petit peu comment ça se passe quand on vient aux États-Unis. Et alors, let me finish with my brother who just say a short word, just so you say
Okay.
goodbye, and
Yeah.
then
So I want to thank each and every one of you for watching this channel today. This time to sign out. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now.